Alright farmers, it's Wednesday the 3rd of May and we're back with some mods. So first up we got Big Grain Shed. This is by Diff Marshall Modding, 4.44 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 120 grand to place down and it's a big shed, as the name would suggest. Now you've got all these doors on the front, all 6 of them. They open up nicely like that. Come up like that. Yeah, we'll open all up. Why not? Let's do all of them while we're here. Did I get all of them? Yes, we did. Now, also, you've got these side doors as well. You can open those up. It's got one either end. And you've got these bays inside. Yeah, it's like a silo shed. I mean, it's not coming up, although, to be fair, let's put the help menu on. It's not coming up with anything like it's a bunker silo. But, you know, putting stuff down, grain, root crops, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's that sort of style, and I like it. Now, each different area has got a light switch on it, but they do tend to do all the lights, regardless of which one you go for. So you got one there, you got one there as well. It just turns them on and off. It's like on a massive circuit. All right, fair enough. Then you got one at the end, just there as well. Obviously, got the other door. Open up that one like that. You know, I like that. I mean, like, you've got the gap in between the side wall of the shed and then the actual bunker area itself. You've got the hazard markings around the posts. Oh, I like that. I mean, yeah, big shed, but that is very nice. Next up is Cow Husbandry. This is by RL Modding, 16.93 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and cows. 260 grand to buy, and it's going to hold 200 cows. I've got a few in there already. Now, you've got your taking out point for your slurry. You've got your taking out point from your manure. Now, that looks like it's doing something, mind you. But then nothing comes up when you come to that light box there. So maybe that's just for decoration. Although I'm not getting any options for that one. But alright, fair enough. Now, we come down this side. You've got a loading in point for your straw and your feed. You've also got another one over there. Straw and feed go in both sides. That's all right. And you come around here, you got your animal dialogue box just there like that. No, the animal dialogue box is here. There you are, that's better. So we go into there, 200 cows, and you have got the option to turn the shed lights on if you wanted to. That comes quite far on, to be fair. All the way from there. Oh, that's all right, because the actual light switches are just there. All right, fair enough. You got your taking out point for your milk. Can I open up that gate? Yes, we can. Want to facilitate bringing your cows in with a trailer. Oh, I like that. I mean, it's fairly big on the size count. But, you know, it's got the ventilation fans on the go. Oh, I like that. That's very nice. Right, next up is the TLX Mount Olymp 330 Plus. This is by 82 Studio, 4.1 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under winter equipment. Now, it starts off with a 3.3 meter working width, 3,982 to buy. You then got the configuration options of design 1 or 2. Maybe set a little bit bigger, put those side bits on. And then once you get the second version, design 2 on, you can add strobes on the side. We'll zoom in a little because they just go on those light pods just there. Fair enough. Now you come down to the next one. You got the option there. Pickup height depends on the truck mount height. So you got standard or you got low to use on elevated truck setup. So you go for whichever one you want, depending on which truck you've gone for. Now these are compatible with the TLX. Let's face it, the 2020, 2022, the 3500, and the 1982. So that's what it's been designed to go with. Then come down to the body color. We'll go with silver. Does those bits, and then the blades. Oh, let's go with chrome. Oh, excellent. Now, this is ace because obviously you've got a few options with it. So if you go LB and RB together and right stick left and right, raises and lowers it. Fair enough. If you do RB, sorry, and right stick left and right, brings in that side. If you do RB and right stick up and down, brings in that side. And if you put the strobes on, does the bits on the end. Although you can't really see them. Ah, there you are. That's better. Let's get out and have a look. There you are. That's much better. You've got strobes on the end, you snowplow. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, if you like the TLX trucks like I do, yeah, get some snow on the go. I mean, this one as well is going to do like, what, 20 million miles an hour. That'll soon get the snow out of the way. Oh, brilliant. Right, next up is the John Deere Drill N542C. This is by LR Modding, 29.03 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find under seeders. Now, it's got a 4,200 litre tank for your seeds, 270 horsepower requirement, 12.8 metre working width, 12 mile an hour working speed, 291,880 to buy. And the good thing about this, it's a no-till, so you don't need to cultivate first. Just whack it in the ground and seed away. Oh, excellent. You then got the option of wait, no, or yes. Just puts the weights on the ends like that. Fair enough. You then got numbers, no, 1, and that'll go all the way up to 10. Although, there you are. 10 didn't go on straight away. Maybe it's a bit of lag in my game. All right, fair enough. I mean, 10 seeders, though. Who has 10 seeders? But all right, fair enough. That's all right, though. I mean, 12.8 metre working width, and you don't need to cultivate. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is the Gutler Mediana pack. This is by Rick Black Label TWD Modding, 22.06 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them on the rollers. Now, we've got the 30, the 450, the 500, and the 600. Fair enough. Bit of roller on the go. So the 30 is 3 metre working width, 10 mile an hour working speed, 2,300 to buy. Now it says it's designed to go onto the front of your tractor, but then again, it's a 3-point link, so it'll go on the back if you wanted to as well. All right, fair enough. We then got the 450, so 4.5 metre working width. Obviously, those side bits fold out. 9,250 to buy, 10 metre working speed. We then go on to the Mediana. I get me T put in. 500, as the name suggests, 5 metre working width, 10 mile an hour working speed, 9,900 to buy. I like that though. Again, side bits fold out. Then we'll go on to the 600, and as you can imagine, 6 metre working width, 10,900 to buy. Now, if you're into your rolling, these look really good though. I mean, the wheels on the, I'm going to say on the back, on the front, depending on which side of your tractor you're putting it on, they do look very nice. Alright, next up is the OPVS 2000. This is by Razor Modding Team, 13.5 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under sprayers. Now, it's got a 2,000 litre tank, 4 metre working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, 7,227 to buy, although we've got 120 optional extra. There you are, that's better. So, the manual colour select is the, I'm going to call it standard version. You then got bars. How do you even pronounce that? Tatagrumheim service? Yeah, we'll go with that. Russell Mash version, designed for South Salmash? Yeah, we'll go with that. Or back to manual. We'll go with the manual. It's a lot easier. You then got the wheel brands and tyres, usual shenanigans on there. We then got fenders, no or yes, puts those on. And then you got a mudguard version as well. Then got lights, no or yes, puts those on the back like that. There you are. Extension, no. Bumper, fan protection, bumper and fan protection, or no. Attacher type, spin it around the front. So we've got upper earring, lower earring. That's around the back. What was it? Just didn't seem to be changing much, to be fair. We've got upper earring and nothing, but the bit on the back seems to be flickering. All right, fair enough. We'll carry on. Barrel colour. Obviously, this is only on the manual colour adjuster. So we've got that there. Oh, that looks all right, actually. Then you've got fair colour. You go whichever one you want on there. Change the frame. Sticker colour. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. Going on the stainless steel. Then you've got rim colour. Obviously, he's going to do the rims. That is all right, actually. I mean, the 4 metre working width. Yeah, it's going to be one of those things you use for your olive groves or your grapevines. That's what the fan on the back's for, but that looks ace. Right, next up is the Flegel Revolution. This is by Smetty, 9.52 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find it under trailers. So 25,000 litre capacity, 63 grand to buy. You then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. We'll come down to logo. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or back to 1. Saying that, it's Revolution on the side, why not? You then got side guards, no or yes, puts those there. Tools, no or yes, puts those on the front there. Ever get yourself stuck, dig yourself out. You then got water tank, these are going to be just by the wheel well there at the back. You then got toolbox, 1, 2, 3, or nothing. Then you got mud flaps, so spin it around like that. No, yes, or no. Puts that big one on the back. Cover, yes or no. Nice bright green. You then got chassis colour. Obviously, you go for whichever one you want. Just the chassis. Main colour is going to be the main body. Cover colour, obviously, as the name would suggest, it's going to be the cover. And then rim colours, I think we'll go with black. Why not? Oh, that looks ace, actually. Especially with the revolution. I like that written on the side. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is the Crampy SKS pack. This is by HR Forst and Fargzoid Bell. 12.61 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them, as you can imagine, under trailers. Now, these two are going to take pretty much everything the game can throw at it. So you got the first one, 40,000 litre capacity. Second one, 60,000. All right, fair enough. We're going to the first one. So 80 grand to buy, although it does come with a 750 extra. All right, we'll carry on. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then got decals on the side. So it starts off at number 2. We'll go back to number 1 or nothing. All right, we'll carry on. Fair enough. Then goes up to 3, 4, 5, 6 or nothing. That being said, I mean, if you got the Platinum expansion, yourself a Volvo trailer. All right, fair enough. Decal on the back. So it starts off with that. So if we go for nothing, so we then got 1, 2. No, that's a Rhino. Oh, excellent. Come down to main colour. You go for whichever one you like. Does the main colour. Design colour. We'll go with a purple. Changes the gas struts. Lift the back up. And then rim colour. It's obviously going to do your rims. So we'll go for that. There you are. Now we'll come out of that and we'll go into the big one. The 1050. Pretty much the same options as before, but obviously slightly bigger, slightly more expensive. Now, these trailers, though, I've got a party trick. Now, I've got the biggest one here. 60,000 litre capacity. Got it hooked up to a Volvo. If you do L, B and A, vehicle rear out. Watch this. Oh, that is awesome. You can now make yourself a little train. Give yourself like a fifth wheel. Just put another one of these on the back. 120,000 litre capacity. Right there. Oh, that's ace. And also, you've got moving floor. So we'll spin it around like that. There we are. So we'll do LB and Y. Open up the back door. We'll do LB and up on the D-pad. Get that moving floor going. Oh, that is awesome. I like that. I mean, we'll turn that off. We'll close it up. But then move that back in. If you don't need the extra bit on the back, just slide that back in. That is awesome. Both of them do the same as well. Obviously, I've gone for the bigger one, but the smaller one does exactly the same. Moves the wheels out, gives you an extra fifth wheel. That is awesome. Right, next up is the Lizard Superior End Dump Trailer Pack. This is by Carl Farms, 40.02 megabyte on the download. You're going to find the trailers under trailers, and you've got a little dolly to go with it, which is going to be under dollies. Now, these trailers are awesome. So we've got a 28-foot, a 34-foot, a 40-foot, and then a 48-foot to finish off. But there's a trick to all of them, which is ace. So we got the small one, the 28-foot, 51,000 litre capacity, 84 grand. You then got cover configurations, tarp, fair enough, bulk extensions, can't really see them in the shop, you've got those black bits at the top there, silage root crop extensions, then you've got bulk extensions unrealistic, and what that means is it puts up to 500,000 litre capacity on a trailer this small. Oh, that is awesome. 500,000 litres. I think we had one before. This got to be like the second one. 500,000 litres on console. That is awesome. And then obviously back to standard. You've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres, although you have got a few different options on the axles. So you've got 2, we've got 3. This is awesome. Love it. Then you've got sidewalls. You've got grooved, ruffled, external post, and then back to grooved again. You got front walls, you got ladder, man door with a window, back to ladder. Then you got running lights, you got bottom default, bottom 2, 3, 4, bottom and top 2, bottom and top 3, bottom and top 4, or default. You then got rear lights, so spin it around like that. So you've got 3 outer, 3 small inner, 3 outer, 5 small inner, 3 outer, 3 inner, 3 outer with reverse lights and 3 small inner. Oh, you see where this is going? There's plenty of different light options on there. Got 4 outer, and it's carrying on going. That's insane. Oh, brilliant. And more options, all the better. I mean, you could end up getting this light bit just like one long load of lights. That's ace. We'll carry on. So you then got reflectors, yes or no. Those on the side and the back like that. Then you got mud flaps, so superior decals all, superior decals rear and mid, rear only, lizard logistics on all of them, lizard logistics on rear, or nothing. We then come down to middle mud guards. You've got rubber flaps, aluminium 2, 3, with running lights version 3, or nothing. We then come down to attachers. You've got standard, trailer hitch on the back, or standard. You want to make yourself a little bit of a train with that dolly hooked onto another one. Yeah, excellent. Then you've got tipping options, standard, grain door, fast tipping. Yeah, I'd go with that. I mean, if you've got 500,000 litre capacity one, go with fast tipping. It's going to make it a lot easier. Main colour, we'll go with the usual. Changes that bit, but it's metallic. Oh, metallic pink. Yes. Design colour, we'll go with that. Well, that hasn't changed anything. Or is that going to be the top? We'll put that back on, actually. Where was it? Where was it at the top? Cover configurations, top. Yes. So the second design one does the cover color. Then got frame. Go with black. Does the axle frame underneath. Support legs. Go with steel. Fair enough. Rim color. Does the rims. And that is it. Now, as you go up further, you get more and more options where it comes to the axle. Obviously, everything else, all the design details, they're all going to be the same. But you get more options like that. So this one will go up to a 5 axle. We then got the 40 foot. We'll then go up to a 6 axle. And then the 48, that's got a 6 axle version as well. Now that's got an 8 axle. That's insane. Look at the state of that. Now, I have gone and got myself one. What have we got there? Got the 6 axle. Now this is A. So obviously you've got the front 3 lifted up already. If you do L, B and A, lower the rear, the lifted axles. I mean, it takes a bit of time. But what I thought was brilliant on this, obviously as you're driving along, the wheels move along nicely, yeah? And the front ones aren't moving. It's because they're not touching the ground. Because it's so long. Once it does touch the ground, those wheels move. That is awesome. Then when you come to a bit of a downward slope, they'll all sort of start to move once they get in contact with the ground. That is brilliant. I like that. That is very nice. Right, next up is the Case A8800MR Highline. This is by Vinco Mods, 11.5 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Sugarcane Technology. So this has got a 353 horsepower engine, 6 mile an hour working speed, 6 mile an hour top speed. Fair enough. 2 meter working width. Obviously, if you're ever doing sugarcane with the standard base game one, you'll be used to the 2 meter working width for this. 349 grand to buy. Then got wheel setup standard, crawler track broad, or standard. Yeah, go with the wider crawler tracks, why not? Windows standard, initial film 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to standard. So it just goes in the different darkness of it all. Numbers go from 1 and then all the way up to 9. I mean, to be fair, if you've got a big field, you're going to need plenty of these. Otherwise, it's going to take you forever. So maybe have 9 of these. It's going to cost you a lot of money, mind you. But all right. You then got toolbox. No or yes. Where's it put the toolbox, actually? Oh, there you are. Just by the door just there. Fair enough. Fire extinguisher. No or yes. Is that going to put it on that side? There you are. Fair enough. Just by the door. You then got sticker. Yes or no. Takes the case logos off. Attachers. Standard or trailer hitch. Trailer hitch 2. Oh, it's a longer trailer hitch. Now, I found when using the base game one, you've got a trailer hitch, that's awesome. But if you're doing a bit of a turn, you can get hooked up onto a trailer. So now it's got a longer version. Oh, that's much better. Oh, very nice. Then you got the main colour. Oh, oh, indeed. A state of that. Gold. Sugar cane even harvester. Oh, I've got all excited. That is awesome. And then design colour, we'll go with a little, just the interior. Look at that bright gold sugarcane harvester with a pink interior. What more could you want? That is awesome. And next up, we got the DFM 2680. This is by Joycefault, 46.14 megabyte on the download. You're going to find the harvester under harvesters, the headers under harvester headers, and then the header trailer under harvester header trailers, as you can well imagine. So we've got the harvester itself. So it's got 120 horsepower engine, 13 mile an hour top speed, 4,000 litre capacity, 36.5 grand. Nice old school look to that. Yeah, I mean, that looks like the top liner, really, just different colour. Fair enough. You then got the usual shenanigans of the wheel brands and the tyres. I haven't found any tracks, mind you, unless they're hiding somewhere, but all right. Main colour, well, you can make it like a normal one, fair enough. And then rim colour is obviously going to do the rims. Yeah, I like it. Then to go with that, we've got the header. So the first one is going to be this one here, 3.6 metre working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 4.5 grand. Obviously change the colour to match up with your main vehicle. We've also got the slightly bigger version, 4.8 metre working width on that one, 4 mile an hour working speed, 7 grand. Again, match up on the colour section. And then to finish it off, we've got the trailer. Now this is going to hold both of them, 750 to buy. Main colour option again, and then rim colour option as the main vehicle. Oh, I like that. Older style version. If you want to fit that in with your roleplay, so do you nicely. Last mod for the day is the Agco Ideal 2017 to 2023 pack. This is by Patrick, 47.55 megabyte on the download. You're going to find the harvester again under harvesters, and then the headers under harvester headers, as you can well imagine. So we go into the harvester itself first. So it's got a 647 horsepower engine, 17,100 litre capacity to start with, because it started sort of halfway through the range, to be fair. Starts off at 319.5 grand with 100 grand optional extras. So we'll go back to the original standard version, the Ideal 7T. So that's got a 12,500 litre capacity on the grain tank, 26 mile an hour top speed, 451 horsepower on that one. You can then go up to the 8T, which puts the engine up to 538 and the grain tank to 12,500. The 9T is what you normally come into from the shop, 647, and then 17,100. You then got the 10T, 790 horsepower, 17,100 litre on the grain tank, and then back to the 7. Fair enough. Then we'll come down, you've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. You can have wheels on it if you wanted to, but no, keep it as tracks because that just looks awesome. Then you've got the option of either having Fendt or Massey Ferguson. I'd keep it with Fendt because that's my favourite. You then got the 2017, 2023 version, although to be fair, it just looks like it changes the mirrors. All right, fair enough. Design, so you got default, ideal drive, or default, she changes the, that takes the steering wheel away, doesn't it? All right, fair enough. Then you got pipe, so you got default, large, very large, that's massive, or default, yeah, have that on. You can have a massive header on the front of that. Excellent. Then you got your license plate. Now to go with this, obviously we've got some headers. You've got the first one there, the Power Flow, 12.2 meter working width, 8 mile an hour working speed, 69, nice, and a half grand to buy. You then got the option to change it from Fendt to Massey Ferguson. Keep it Fendt, yes. And we're going to the second header, the Power Flow 30 foot, 52 grand to buy, 9.2 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, again, Fendt or Massey. And then design 1, 2, or 1. I'll put those sort of prongs, guides, whatever you want to call it, on the front. And then to finish it off, we've got this one, the Dynaflex 9255 40 foot, 12.2 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 70.5 grand to buy. Again, Fendt or Massey Ferguson. Now that is awesome. I know I'm a Fendt fan, so probably I'm a little bit biased, but that there, brilliant. That looks awesome. I've seen one of these in real life and it just looks a beast. It really does. Very nice. So we've also got a couple of updates. We've got tool height control for headers by DD Mod Passion. That's sorted out the slot usage on consoles. So that's good news. We've got the map Maypole Farm by Cavaleroy. Now it says you don't need a new save, but if you want all the changes to take effect, you will need a new one. And we got the map The Agri Balconies by JM Gaming. No new save required, so that's excellent. So that's your mods done for you. Why not go and click the join button? Come join us at Andy's farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.